प्रधानमंत्री बनने के बाद नरेंद्र मोदी का ये पहला वर्ल्ड एक्सक्लूसिव इंटरव्यू जो लिया है वो सीएनएन के होस्ट फरीद जकारिया ने लिया है। हमने अब से कुछ ही देर पहले फरीद जकारिया से बात की और सबसे पहले यही पूछा कि आप पहले शख्स हैं जिन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री बनने के बाद मोदी का इंटरव्यू लिया, आप उनके व्यक्तित्व को किस तरह देखते हैं?
The dominant impression one gets of Prime Minister Modi is one of extreme intelligence. I've met a lot of world leaders. He is among the sharpest I've met. We actually had a small set of negotiations to conduct before the interview. And all I would say is I would not want to have to spend a lot of time negotiating with Narendra Modi. He's very smart, very tough, and very focused. So that is sort of the dominant impression you get more than anything else. And it's an intelligence based on experience. It's a very practical kind of intelligence, which is you often see in politicians. Bill Clinton has it. But in this case, it's very finely honed. So very, very impressive overall.
आपने अपने ब्लॉग में मोदी को बाकी नेताओं से अलग कहा है, किस तरह से अलग है वो?
Well, you know, a lot of them have a lot of formal schooling, and they come out of that process really with a kind of school book learning. Modi explained to me that for him, the most formative experience of his life was traveling India, traveling through India, and particularly through the villages of India, sleeping at night in these villages, thousands and thousands of them over the course of a decade and a half, maybe. And that really is what has given him his sense of how to handle politics, how to handle society. So you see that, I think, in the emphasis on hygiene. You know, he knows what village life is like. He knows what would change it, what would actually transform it. And, you know, the limited amount I have done similar things like that, when you travel in villages, you see what he means, that there is a very practical set of problems that the vast majority of Indians face, and that he would like to address them at that very practical level.
अच्छा फरीद, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मामलों में मोदी के काम को आप किस तरह देखते हैं और खास तौर पर अमेरिका को लेकर उनके नजरिए को आप किस तरह आंकते हैं?
I think you can see already that Modi's handling of international relations has been very shrewd. He has wooed the Japanese. He mildly criticized the Chinese indirectly when he was in Japan, then took it back in a very clever diplomatic way. You'll see that in the interview. He does the same. Courted the Chinese, got both of them to invest. He's now focused on the United States. And the sense I got is that Modi is pretty straightforwardly pro-American. You know, he could have his misgivings because of the visa issue. When I put the question to him, as you see in that clip, he's very clear, and I think that was a question he had thought about. And he says, let me put it to you in one word. The answer is yes. We want to have a very strong relationship with the United States. I believe that answer was carefully thought through. It is directed both at an American and an Indian audience, perhaps primarily at an American audience. And so, again, there you see what Modi does, he does in a very purposeful way. There's very little that happens accidentally with Narendra Modi.
फरीद जकारिया से ये बातचीत में थोड़ी देर पहले की, वो हिंदी नहीं बोलते, अंग्रेजी में जवाब देते हैं, लेकिन वो हिंदी समझते जरूर हैं और उसी आधार पे उनसे ये बात